Oh, hey, Happy New Year. What's up? Very excited to ring in 2024. I really like the number behind the year. I think that it's very soothing as a number. It's got a lot of logic, a lot of nice math to it. So I feel very encouraged about this upcoming year. I hope you had a fantastic new year. And I know I have a lot of fun things to look forward to this year. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it. So, cheers. Cheers to 2024. Cheers to you, whoever you are. And, yeah, what else? Oh, so when I do ring in a new year, I always, it's always fun to like get something new in your life as well. So I ordered a new dresser, which I was super excited about. And the delivery was pretty nice because they give you like a play-by-play. You could stalk the van, watch it, as it's getting close. And for me, this was really important because this thing is like massive. It was like 163 pounds and like 6 foot 3 inches long. I'm not going to work on converting that to metric for you. Just figure it out yourself. Metric. Anyhow, so that thing was coming and I wanted them to bring it inside because that really helps me out. Just bring it inside. So I was stalking this delivery and watching it oh so closely. And then as it was getting closer and closer and closer, I just like was pretty much just hanging my head out the door like where are you? Are you here yet? Well, I didn't say those things in bad accents, but that was what I was thinking in my head because I really wanted it and I really wanted it to be in my house and not outside. That was very important to me. So hanging my head out that door for a while, and then it finally arrives, and they bring it in. That was very nice of them. They didn't have to, but they did. That was nice. And they insisted on putting it like standing up, like in this upright position, because they said like, oh no, it's easier because like you open the box and you put the legs on it, and then you lower it down. Okay, well, good argument because y'all usually, you might install it for people that need help with that. I don't usually. So I was like, okay, cool, let's go for that. But then I was getting really nervous that my cat was like gonna, I don't know, scratch the box and like make it fall down on him and he would go splat and that would be terrible. Not a good way to ring in the New Year's. So I was a little nervous and I figured, I got to do this. I got to take care of it. And I did. Don't worry about that. The instructions said it was a 2-man job. No, just me, just one Adora. And so that felt good. Yeah, this is what it looked like, man. Right? Standing up like that. That was worrisome. I was like, how am I gonna get this down? I guess I'll just be like Atlas, right? Put it on my back. But I got the thing down. I got it where I needed to go. I did all the things because I'm a pretty strong mofo. I might not look like it, but I really am. All right, enough gloating about my strength. Although if you want to hear about it ever again, I will be sure to tell you about it. I do like that topic. But really where the story was going was into another important story point, which yes, there is another story and it's growing from here. And this is the main story. That was just a side quest, but this is what happened, I think. Somewhere in between my head hanging out that door, waiting for these guys, some army of mosquitoes, or maybe just one pregnant mosquito, came in through that door. Because over the next 4.5, well, actually, I don't know, maybe more than that, 5 days, I have had to take down 11 mosquitoes. 11. That's a lot of mosquitoes. And I know, like, bugs, like, have their place in this ecosystem, and they're very important, and oh my gosh, like, they bring so much, like, they feed birds, and they pollinate, and blah, 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 blah. But I'm not a bug person. It's not something that I'm comfortable with, is the bug-human relationship. So I wasn't too happy about these mosquitoes just chilling and thinking that we're going to hang out together, because guess what? I don't want to hang out with you. You eat me all the time. I don't know what it is about my O negative rare blood type, but you seem to like me a lot, and I don't like you back, and like I get super itchy. And so I have 2 bugs that like I get absolute anxiety when I'm around them. One is bees and one is mosquitoes. And I like bees because bees do really good things. So I'm not out to kill them, whatever, but like I will run away. I will get up and I'll run away from whatever I'm eating outside. And I'll run really fast because I'm a super fast person. Don't you worry. Yeah, fast, strong, all these things. So don't you dare try to rob me. But enough about that. I was not gonna sit around and let mosquitoes live with me. As much as they give me anxiety, they cannot live with me. So, one by one, I hunted these things down. And how do you hunt a mosquito down? Well, you put your hood up. You put a nice big thick hoodie on. You put your hood up, and you hunt them. And you get like a wet paper towel. It can't be a dry paper towel, because a dry paper towel they could easily slip through when you slap them. So you got to get a wet paper towel, and you got to hunt them down, and you just wait for them to land. And I also learned some facts about mosquitoes. Did you know that mosquitoes, because I knew, like, they don't usually show up in winter. Like, how cold does it have to be? It has to be 50 degrees. If it's 50 degrees, they either like go dormant or they just die off. So 50 degrees, that's the magic number, and it was less than 50 degrees outside, but inside, no. And how do I even get it? I'm not going to hold my freezer open and put ice all over the house. That's crazy town. But it's also, it's going to be cold, so they're not going to, like, no more are going to come in. So I had to get rid of the ones inside. I took down so many of them. Yeah, full 11. But here's what I think happened. My Christmas tree, right? Mosquitoes plant eggs, or lay eggs. Sorry, they don't plant them. They lay them in what? Still water. What does a Christmas tree have? Oh, a stand with still water. So what I think they did is some pregnant mosquito got in when I was letting this dresser in, and it went and it laid eggs in my Christmas tree water. And all these mosquitoes hatched and populated and hung out with me. Because here's the other fact about mosquitoes. Only female mosquitoes bite. And in all of this action, I had to sleep in my room with some mosquitoes too. And I know that because I woke up with a couple in my face, and that's not a good thing. I don't like that at all. But they did not really bite me. Only one of them, actually. There was this one terrible night when I was watching TV on the couch, and I got 2 bites. I got one on my shoulder, and it was one of those things where I was hunting it all night long. This was, I think, all night long. I think there was mosquito number 9, or 8 or 9. And I was sitting on the couch and like hunting around, looking, and then all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see it on my shoulder biting me. No, that was horrible. I didn't like that. And then like it also got me on my wrist. So I got 2 bites from the same mosquito, and I know it's the same mosquito because out of all these mosquitoes that I killed, and I do not like to kill bugs, even spiders, I will swoop them up into like a dustpan, and I will take them outside and get rid of them. I will not kill them. But mosquitoes, sorry. You are not your sub life. Anyhow, that was the only mosquito out of all of the ones that I got that had blood in it. Yeah. So that was an evil woman mosquito. But I got it, and that was the only one that bit me. And so I think, like some female pregnant mosquito came in, laid eggs in my Christmas tree, out-hatched like this bevy of beautiful male sons, and she was so proud because everybody likes them when they have sons, right? And I took them down one by one, but they couldn't bite me. They couldn't fight back. And so that was the saga. That's what happened. I think I got them all now. The last one I got was yesterday. That was number 11. I think they're all gone. The Christmas tree, I will have to take the ornaments and the lights off now. If you're wondering, I'm smart, because when I realized that maybe they were laying eggs in that Christmas tree water, the first thing I did was take the Christmas tree ornaments and all out of the stand, set it to the side, dump the stand outside, of course, and then bring the stand back in, dry, wipe it down, make it super dry, and then put the tree back in. And so there's no water in there now. Anyhow, I haven't seen any more. That was kind of a long story, but it's an important story because I have felt really terrorized. I know I've felt terrorized by the ants that have just been like falling from the ceiling into my drink, and that's not cool. Nobody wants that. But this was worse because they can bite and they make you itch, and it's terrible. And I kept thinking, like, where are they all hiding? Why does like one appear after the other is destroyed? Are they all hiding in the tree? And they're like, hey, you go get him, brother. And I'm like taking him down, and then like, okay, you're up next. It's just like a Independence Day thing where they send out the next jet. And what's going on? And I don't know. And I felt like I could probably recover from this, but I was really worried that they were hiding like in the window, and like I was going to open the blinds or something and then like look in the window and it'd be like the scene from like The Birds by Hitchcock, and it was going to be like all these mosquitoes just hiding in the window waiting for me. So anyway, that terror has subsided, thank goodness. And thank you for listening to all of this, or not. Fast forward is fine too. Let's go see who's up this week. That was really long. Happy New Year. Yeah. All right. Hey, so we've got Astrius. He is a crystal warrior. People are super excited about this guy because lightning has very much needed a little pick me up, and so here he is to bring that. He is of the Apocalypse Festival. I don't know if you watched the latest Paper Dolls story that we received, but Astrius is going to be kind of the featured character, it looks like, that Lucio is going to interact with and get to know, and we're going to have probably an storyline arc, and figure out like what that super bad, like kind of like wannabe Sauron dude is all about, and we'll learn more. The Paper Dolls will tell us all. But anyhow, this is Astrius, the Erudite Bolt. And let's learn about him. How do we do that? Oh, we click on the banner. How about that? No, we are on the banner. Stats. All right. So he is a young scholar born in the kingdom of Farm, in a world line where Ardra sank into the sea. After meeting Lucio, he regains his memories of his past life and resolves to fight alongside the Crystal Warriors to save his home. Now, here's the thing. The weird thing about Astrius is that he looks like Vardia, has no memories of Vardia. He has some memories of Astrius, but he's actually just some dude that grew up in Farm and like has parents and like has complete memory of growing up and living here, and like he's got his own little thing going on. So he's kind of a mixed up character for sure. Real mixed bag. And so I'm not really sure what all is going to come out. I don't know if we're going to see any extra elements of Vardia. Vardia, of course, was a good friend of Velis. And yeah, so I don't know. Astrius had like a couple interesting moments in the last Paper Dolls story, or last season. And so I don't know. We've got more to figure out about this guy. See what's going on with him. But I think in general, I'm interested. Like I want to see, but I also kind of like don't really get how they're blending these these three personalities into one body, and how they're gonna rectify the meaning of all three, if Vardia's gone completely or what. So anyhow, enough about that. His universe is the Transcendental Weave Blade. It activates additional damage effect when using own attack abilities for 3 turns, deals non-elemental damage of a minimum variety, and does not affect chains, and destroys any barrier that reduces physical damage on a target, then deals large damage and chance of inflicting poison for 3 turns. Poison is so annoying for anybody who's faced Soul. And like, here's the thing with like Soul and the new Helena and Vivi is like they all do these terrible status effects, which are not classically terrible status effects. Like it's really hard to like legitimize building against these status effects because they're so rare, but they are so annoying and they can be absolutely devastating to your whole plan of taking down this team. Stun, which Vivi does, Sleep, which Helena does, and then Poison, which Soul does. It's like they're just so small, but they can be so awful and atrocious. So Poison, if he has that, yeah, that's super annoying too. Trustmaster reward will be Winged Grace, and this gives you Heroic Blessing, which will raise bravery of allies within range and recover AP and raise slash attack for 3 turns, while nullifying Immobilize and Berserk, which are cool things to nullify for sure. And bravery is one of those things that, yeah, it's annoying. I could never, ever manual raise it through meditation, which I know a lot of people have had to do. That just sounds gross. But I will use Cecil's TMR. I know some people don't have that. And then Valric's TMR for my bravery raising. And here's another option. This one will also give you some HP. Attack 36, defensive 6, spirit 5, and agility 3. So it's a nice option on accessory. Just to learn a little bit about this Winged Grace. Reborn a human who led a normal life. Okay, so I guess they're cutting to the chase here. Astrius was forced onto the battlefield once more at the whims of fate. Despite carrying memories of his old life, he was ignorant in the ways of combat. Fortunately, the combination of his human vitality and the power of the warriors of the crystals gave him the potential to be an even greater warrior than before, and this ornament was a gift by the will of light to aid him after being thrust into a fight he knew nothing about. It fills Astrius with courage and allows him to integrate smoothly with the other warriors, and also contains a prayer that one day he will be able to leave the battle behind and return to his peaceful life. With the benevolent wishes of the will of the light instilled in this ornament, Astrius is never alone as he moves forward, despite his hesitations. This is an interesting Astrius, and I'm excited to learn more about him. His main job will be Warrior of Woven Will, Vanguard Striker class, a job that is durable thanks to courage, but has a multitude of offensive options, such as the ability to remove courage from foes, unique area attacks that can destroy barriers, and more. Martialist, a Vanguard Striker class, a job that is durable thanks to courage. Oh man, so much courage. And can fire back with powerful attacks by greatly increasing its attack in exchange for lowering spirit. And then lastly, Soldier, Vanguard Striker class, a job specializing in firepower that consumes hit points. I hate this. I hate eating myself. To employ highly damaging abilities. Speaking of eating myself, I did pick to talk about Astrius. I got this Hendrix Adora Flora gin, which has been known to maybe taste like hairspray or perfume. But I just kind of see it as my essence, and I feel like Astrius is like really into plants and flowers and things, so I thought it was fitting. So I'm drinking that, and I don't necessarily recommend anybody else get it, because it is like it's quite a specific taste. But that's the only eating of myself I will do is drinking my gin counterpart, Adora Flora. So. Anyhow, yeah, it looks like this. Yeah, maybe don't get it if you don't like to drink perfume. But, yeah, I don't know. I think that he is gonna be really strong, for sure. And we can look. Oh, let's go look at his LB. I think he's gonna be strong. Crystal Warriors typically are. And Lightning could really use this guy right now, so that's gonna be good stuff. But Does he reach cool to pool status? It's always a question, right? I don't know. I mean, Crystal Warriors pretty much, right? Well, no, not all the time, but maybe we need to 3D you. Let's 3D you. Oh, no, that's that. Okay. We can't really twirl you, apparently, but I don't know. I have to say, I do think he's cool to pool, and I think that we're going to see a little bit more about him, and we're going to learn all sorts of things about his story, and hopefully more about Vardia. I want to know more about Vardia. I want to know more about Sam. But I do think that that would be good, because I think that Vardia's got to be there somewhere, right? Where did Vardia go? Why is it just like evil Astrius that like still has some memories in this guy? I don't know. Where did Astrius even come from? So, yeah, I think he's cool to pull. I think Lightning's gonna really want this guy, and yeah, I don't even know. Like, is he even out there? Maybe we can go look. I don't have him. Nope, I don't, but that's my ice team. Let's go see if anybody has them. I don't even know if anybody does. Anybody have them up? It's a companion, maybe? There's a trial companion. Oh, hey, this guy has them up. Anybody else? Oh, we're not on that. No, look, it's like mostly clouds and lightnings. Dang, lightning as an element has really, yeah, you're all in the past, man. Like, always good to see an owl over there, but wow. Alright. Show us what you got. Can we even look at your character? Alright. Cool. Well, that's cool. Seems like something a dude friend would do. Just put up a Astrius for everyone to use them, right? Right. Yeah, I'm surprised to see that. I think that's kind of a wake-up call there as to where Lightning really is right now. They don't got a lot. They don't have a lot to put up in companions, so I think that if that's your element, or if you're all psyched to take down some water teams, or even do double duty and take down some of these horrible magic teams that are everywhere, yeah, this guy could be really good for you. Apparently, Winter Wrath is also good at that too, but I can't speak on this because, you know, it's not my forte. But what I will speak on is the desire to take down mosquitoes. They're terrible creatures. And you know, being strong is really important. I got that nailed down. And then, yeah, cheersing with some gin and cheersing this Happy New Year, which, you know, we all got, right? Did we all get this Happy New Year? I don't know. I got this one. So, I will, pass it on to you, and hopefully you did too. Oh, did I show you my new, coaster? Yeah, you like that? My calcifer? Yeah, I think it's super cute. Yeah, it'd be better with a mug, but yeah, adorable this way too. So, anyhow, that's enough. That's enough. We will take a step back and we will say, thanks for hanging out, and as always, I'll go goodbye and cheers.